Hello, this is going to be a video showing you how to complete an assignment after you've assigned articles to writers. So watch that other video first for how to assign articles, and now we're going to look at completing the assignment and putting in things such as target word count, images required, page type, and other things that you might add in. So after you've assigned the writer, the first thing you're going to want to do is actually look at the serps, the search engine result pages, and we have a great tool that I love to use that we'll be using. So I've already started 2 of these. I'm going to go through the process of a third one here with you. Low income assisted living, excuse me. So I'm just going to control copy those words, and then I'll go over to my serp analyzer, which is called Thruu. You can find it at app.Thruu.com, and I'm gonna paste in the keyword, and I will click the scrape the serp, and it's going to be searching for information from the web pages that show up when you search. What I just searched, what was it? Low income assisted living. And it will tell me information about it. So, and up here on the top section, we have about them and then average scores here. And then if we go down a little further, we can see each result that appears in the Google search result, piece by piece. And we can, with this drop down arrow over here, look at more information about it. So that's how you navigate the Thruu serp scraper. Now, what we're really looking for here is following the principle of what's it called? Information. Information is better than perspiration. So we want to get as much good information about what's already ranking before we just do a bunch of work and then discover that we could have done a lot better work had we known what good work was. So we want to get some information on, specifically we like to see the word count, and then the page rank. So the word count here is actually just over 2,000 words on average, with up to 4,000 and as low as 700 words. I'm going to look at the top 3 specifically. The top ranking page only has 99 words on it. So that's kind of an interesting thing to note. Oh wait, that's paid. Sorry, we're going to skip all the paid, and you can do that by filtering only the organic results. So now we have number 4 is the first organic result. It's the local pack. So we're not going to look into that as much. We're going to look at this one here, which is the first page that shows up. So this actually has 2,300 words. You can see some table of contents here. It talks about assisted living costs, defining income levels, financial assistance. So this can also be actually a little bit of an inspiration on a side note for H2s to use. But we're really focused on those words and the article and the number of words and the number of images. Here's the second ranking page, and here we have just over 1,200 words and 11 images. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, there's a lot of H2s. So this is actually the type of page. It's a linking page where it links to a bunch of other pages. I guess 245 other pages in Philadelphia. let's look at the third one. Pascal Senior Housing. Human Good. Provides apartments in Philadelphia, and it has 700 words. So really, we want to be up to this average and even higher for the number of words on our page. So now I will go back to our to the content calendar. I'm going to assign 2200 just to keep it to make sure we have the same meat that the other articles that are ranking have. And the number of images will be, I usually go with the number, if you're looking at the average, I should say. So let's look at the average here. 16 images on average, 56 maximum, and 1 minimum. So I did notice that there was a page that had, 245 senior living communities. So that's not the type of page we're really trying to rank for. So they're going to have a lot more images, really bumping this image average up. But if we just look at the first one, I really liked the look of this one and the layout, and it has only 1 image. The third one had 11 images. So the average was 16. So I'm actually going to go with 6. It just is a good even number in between 1 and 16, or however many it was. So now that we have our target word count and our images required inputted, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the page type. So there's lots of different types of pages. Here I have in our list so far 4. You might add a different type if it makes sense for the article you're assigning. So a low-income assisted living, I'm actually going to look at it being just a blog post, just a general post about it, with some opinions and just always having a call to action for Amy's Eden. So that's kind of what a blog post means. And I think that's just a really... blog post lets our writers have a lot more freedom too. I was actually looking at what is assisted living, and that one I think would be a really good one for a frequently asked questions guide. And so that'll be a more specific type, a more kind of outlined approach to writing the article. So that'll it's a little bit different approach, but really, really good. And depending on the writer, some writers may be better at FAQ, some at blog posts, to just get to know your individual writers. Now, there's just a couple other things that to make sure that you update on the content calendar when you are doing these assignments. So you want to make sure that the writer knows who their editor is, and currently that's going to be me. So I'm just going to put in my name here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Gerald Spoten. And I can just click and drag down as well to populate all those cells. So you'll want to make sure that they have the editor, and then you can also input. There may be other things that you want to input, but just make sure that you have the target word count, images required, and the editor. And the page type. Thank you.